Friends star Matthew Perry used his sobriety journey to help others battle addiction. Actor wanted legacy of helping others facing addiction, sobriety challenges. Matthew Perry wanted a legacy for helping others who battled addiction and sobriety challenges. Perry died on October 28 after an apparent drowning in a hot tub, law enforcement sources confirmed to Fox News Digital. He was 54. No drugs were reportedly found on the scene and no foul play is suspected. The Friends star has been candid through the years about his challenging journey with sobriety and was planning to establish a foundation to help other addicts before his death, according to People magazine. Perry previously founded Perry House, a men's sober living facility in Malibu, California, which he ran for 2 years before closing the business to find an easier access location to serve more members of the community. That was a Malibu beach house, and it was too expensive to run, and the business didn't really work, Perry told The Hollywood Reporter in 2015. He ran the facility along with addiction specialist Earl Hightower. "So, we're looking at smaller places in Santa Monica and Studio City," he said. "I'm keeping the business going because I like it, it's a good way to help alcoholics." His own recovery journey through treatment paved the way for the Perry House, and after being presented with an award at the Phoenix House in Venice in 2015, he highlighted the need to continue being of service to other addicts. "I've had a lot of ups and downs in my life and a lot of wonderful accolades," Perry said, "but the best thing about me is that if an alcoholic comes up to me and says, 'Will you help me stop drinking?' I will say, 'Yes. I know how to do that.'" Perry said that human connection goes a long way. "When you're having a bad day, the best thing you can do is call somebody and ask them how they're doing and actually pay attention and listen to the answer to get out of your own head," he said. Hank Azaria mourned the loss of his first friend in LA and remembered meeting Perry when they were up-and-coming Hollywood stars. "Matthew and I became really good friends and we were really more like brothers for a long time. We drank a lot together, we laughed a lot together, we were there for each other in the early days of our career," Azaria said in an Instagram tribute. "I really loved him. A lot of us who were close to him felt like we lost him to drugs and alcohol a long time ago because, as he documented in his autobiography, there was so much suffering." Careers. J. Vespa. "I really loved him. A lot of us who were close to him felt like we lost him to drugs and alcohol a long time ago because, as he documented in his autobiography, there was so much suffering." Matthew Perry cause of death, deferred, coroner. Perry released Friends, Lovers, and The Big Terrible Thing in 2022. Azaria said, "I had to pick up and put down that biography, like, 11 times, it was so painful for me to read." He added, "I'm a sober guy for 17 years, and I want to say that, the night I went into AA, Matthew brought me in. The whole first year I was sober, we went to meetings together. He was so caring and giving and wise. And he totally helped me get sober. And I really wish he could have, found it in himself to stay with the silver life more consistently. But it's heartbreaking for those of us who loved him and knew him really well, personally. We just missed him. We just missed him. It's one of the terrible things about this disease, is it just takes away the person you love." Friends creator Marta Kaufman remembered Perry being happy and chipper during her last conversation with Perry just weeks before The Odd Couple star died. "He didn't seem weighed down by anything. He was in a really good place, which is why this seems so unfair," Kaufman told Today during an interview with Hoda Kotb. Kaufman recalled speaking to Perry 2 weeks ago and felt like the Fool's Russian star was in a good place. "He seemed better than I had seen in a while," she said. "I was so thrilled to see that. He was emotionally in a good place. He looked good. He quit smoking." When Kotb asked, "Do you know if he was sober at that point?" Kaufman said, "Yes, he was sober." She added, "He learned things throughout this, and what he learned more than anything is that he wants to help other addicts. And it gave him purpose." Co-creator David Crane agreed that while Perry had a legacy on Friends, helping addicts was paramount for Matthew. "That doesn't surprise me," he said. "As important as the show was and continues to be, I think that absolutely became his purpose, his reason for being." Perry had once said that people would be shocked by his death but not surprised when he died. Friends co-creator David Crane said that was probably true given the journey he'd been on.